Hey guys, what's going on? MFZours here, and today I am bringing you some Overwatch. Now, this isn't just a Overwatch gameplay video. In fairness, well, I haven't played Overwatch in a while, so the gameplay probably isn't going to be all that great. But I wanted to talk to you about my channel and certain things that have gone on since, well, like I said, since TF2, back when I made the TF2 videos about 2 years ago. Now, about 2 years ago, obviously, I stopped making YouTube videos, and I stopped for a while. There was a few reasons behind that. One of the reasons, like one of the big reasons behind that, is I lost interest in TF2. Straight up, I just lost interest in it, and I enjoyed playing other games. Now, thing is, I enjoyed playing other games, but I've always enjoyed making videos even on other games, but let's be honest, most people on my channel were there for TF2, and only TF2, and nothing but. You know, if I say for example, if I released a Team Fortress video and it got 2,000, 3,000 views, I'd then release a video on something else and it'd get a couple of hundred, something like that. Now, of course, over the time, like I've released videos recently and they're only getting very minor amounts of views, and that's because a lot of the subscribers that I have now are obviously dormant because they haven't seen videos from me in a long time, and of course I don't make TF2 videos anymore, so yeah. But to be totally honest with you, I personally think that Overwatch is like the successor of Team Fortress 2 now. Like, I personally, I'm not very interested in playing TF2 again. Like, maybe one day, you know, I might go on it again, but it'll probably only just be for a little mess about, you know what I mean? It won't be, I highly doubt it'd be something that I'd stick with, because I enjoy Overwatch a lot more than TF2, and Overwatch, to be fair, it has the same sort of gameplay as TF2, you know what I mean? It's like a fantasy shooter in a sense, you know what I mean? Like, there's more health and whatnot, and it's not your Call of Duty Battlefield, it's not your military simulator where you one-shot someone. But yeah, I've always been one of them sort of gamers. Like, there's a couple of types of gamers, really. Well, there's a few types, but I mean, like, of the gamers that you get the gamer that will sit there and play a game and be content with that one game and nothing but that one game for months and months, maybe even years. And then you get the other types of gamers, which they will get into a game, they will really enjoy that game, and they could even play it for a month or two or something like that, and can happily sit there and play it however many hours a day, you know what I mean? Like, but then they'll get a bit bored of it and they'll want to play a different game. Now, I'm kind of like one of them sort of gamers. Like, say for example, let's just say if it was Overwatch, for example, I could be sitting there playing Overwatch and be really happy with that, and I could sit there and play it for about 2-3 months, almost every single day, if not every single day, and then, I don't know, a new game will come out that sparks my interest, and it's like, oh, I want to try that game. And then I could try that game, and it could be a really time-consuming game, but it could be really fun at the same time. So, if that was the case, then I would probably slow down my Overwatch playing, or stop my Overwatch playing, while I play this other game. And then I might even go back to Overwatch afterwards, or I might just continue with my slight gameplay. Like, for example, a game that I haven't really gone off, I've mentioned this in another one of my videos, is Heroes of the Storm, HOTS. But then, saying that, back like a good few years ago, I was like quite hefty League of Legends player. Like, I played League of Legends every single day, and I played it usually, well, almost every single day, and I usually played it for at least a good few hours each day as well, you know, like about 4 or 5 games, something like that. Whereas I don't really play HOTS like that, but HOTS is a game that I can happily pick up and go whenever I just fancy a little bit of competitive gameplay. And when I say competitive, I don't necessarily mean ranked. I barely play ranked on MOBAs. Don't get me wrong, I did play ranked last year on HOTS, but it wasn't for long at all. I only played, I think it was like 15 to 20 games, something like that. I got to Platinum 1, almost to Diamond 5. It was like 2 wins off, and I just thought, nah, I don't know. I don't like going onto a game and then having to go full try hard You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to... A game is meant for fun, and if I enjoy it more playing casually, then that's how I'm going to play it. Now, like I say, Overwatch, I've really... Like, when Overwatch first came out... Well, I actually got access to the... I'm not sure if it was the alpha or the beta. I think it was the alpha, and I got access to it in, like, January. The year it came out, which was last year. So, yeah, I got access to it then. I barely actually played... Like, I played a fair amount of it when I had access to it, but then I stopped. Like, I just stopped playing it for a few months, and then about, like, to be totally honest with you, I didn't even think I was going to buy it. Like, I really enjoyed it when I played it, thought it was brilliant, but then I stopped playing it. I was like, okay, maybe I've just played enough of it and I'm done with it. And then, about a month before it actually came out, I went back onto it, and then I played it quite a lot then as well. And then I started to really enjoy it again, and then they had that random game mode thing, you know, just sort of like a Heroes Brawl, or sort of like Earth mode on League of Legends or whatever, you know, just where they change up the mechanics of the game. And they had one where it was like really low cooldowns on your abilities and stuff like that, and I played Tracer, and honestly, like, you literally feel like you've taken something when you play Tracer on that, because it's like blink, 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 rewind, blink, rewind, blink, rewind. You know, it's absolutely crazy. I don't know if they still do that game mode or not on Overwatch, because, like I said, I haven't played Overwatch since, for about 3 months, something like that. Mainly because I got a new computer and I didn't install it on this new computer. But, yeah, I got Overwatch, and I got Overwatch back and I played it. And to be honest with you, when I loaded it up, I actually had a free loot box. I opened that loot box and I got the Lucio skin that you're seeing me using in this video, which is quite handy because I do like that Lucio skin. Okay, and now on to the next piece. So, another thing, this isn't another reason why I haven't been making videos, but it's another thing that I'm going to mention to you guys anyway. Obviously, back when I made the Team Fortress videos, I had partnership. I was with, like, my partnership was with Maker Studios. And it's not been like ages or nothing like that, but Maker Studios has decided that I no longer have partnership with them. Now, obviously, I totally understand that, you know, like, they ended the contract with me just for the sheer fact that I just wasn't really making videos, was I? And, well, they're a company, they're there to make money, and, well, it's just like hiring a worker that isn't working for a job, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I haven't been making videos for quite a while. So, yeah, I'm no longer partnered with Maker Studios, no longer a partner with anyone, so I don't make money from YouTube anymore. But like I say, I'm not really that bothered about that, because at the end of the day, that's not the reason why I started, it's not the reason why I do it. Of course, that's a bonus, it's not a bad thing, but it just doesn't really bother me. I do this just because I want to do this, you know. And if someone wants to watch my videos, great. If someone wants to comment on my videos or like my videos, brilliant. You know, that gives you even more motivation and drive to do that. And that's, to be honest with you, that's probably one of the best reasons to do YouTube, you know what I mean? Because, well, because you enjoy doing it and you want to do it, you know what I mean? Not just for getting money and getting partnership and this, that and the other. But like I say, that, you know, of course it's a nice bonus. But unless you're a really big YouTuber, you don't make an absolute metric shit ton of money anyway. So, yeah, like, just thought I'd mention that anyway. You could just, you know, it's nothing super important, but just like to keep you in the know. And, yeah, but like I say, I do prefer Overwatch now over TF2. I don't think I'd go back to TF2 for, like, I'd probably try it again, you know what I mean, I'd play it a little bit again, but I don't think I'd ever really play it how I used to. Like, Overwatch is its successor, really, you know what I mean. Overwatch has taken over from Team Fortress, I'm pretty sure. That, don't get me wrong, Team Fortress probably still has a decent player base to it, but let's be honest, a lot of people that used to play Team Fortress probably now play Overwatch. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like Overwatch has got a lot more depth to it, I really like it. And as you can see, I really like Lucio as well. And in Heroes of the Storm, I really like Lucio as well, because he's just absolutely awesome. Like, in Heroes of the Storm, he actually has, like, the same ability set as well, except, of course, he has a because on Heroes of the Storm you get 2 ultimates, so he has 2 different types of ultimates. He has his typical sound barrier, and then he also has reverse amp, which basically does what your standard, you know, the tune that you're playing, whether it's a healing one or movement speed one. It basically does the opposite of that. So if it's healing, it will heal your team, but it will damage the enemies that are in your radius. And if it's a speed one, it speeds your team up and slows enemies that are in your radius. I think that's actually a really cool thing though. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here because, well, the match is about to finish. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'd really love to know if this is something that you'd want to see more of on my channel, is Overwatch, because I do play it now and again. I do think it's an okay game. Like I say, I don't quite play it like I used to play TF2 and whatnot, but I do enjoy playing it. But like I say, please feel free to let me know in the comments, because it's something that I'd like to know. But I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, leave a like and a comment, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. I've been MF Source, and until next time, peace.